If I could go back and talk to the younger version of myself, the kid who thought making money was the same as managing money, I'll tell him this. You're going to work way too hard for money you won't know how to keep. Because the truth is, no one teaches us this stuff. Not school, most parents don't, and not even the internet, at least without not confusing us first. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my goal is simple. I break down money, business, and financial growth in a way that anyone can understand. And today's video is probably one of the most important ones I've ever made because I'm sharing everything I wish I knew about money when I first started working. The lessons that would have saved me stress, time, and thousands of dollars. And here's the best part. It's never too late to start. Whether you're 16, 18, 25, 35, or in your 40s, the best time to build a financial foundation is now. Let's get into it. When I was younger, I didn't know anything about financial literacy. I didn't have budgets and I didn't have spreadsheets. I just knew one thing. If I wanted money, I had to go out and earn it. So I started small. I'd walk into the candy store and buy all the popular candies and snacks and sell them to other students at schools. I'll sell things like Sour Patch Kids, lollipops, chips, stuff like that. And I would sell them at school, flip them, and make a profit. And that was my first taste of business. It helped me understand margins, supply and demand. And on the weekends, I would help my dad. My dad is a mechanic, and he would take me to fix cars on the weekends. I would help him with handing him tools, just fixing things, holding a flashlight. And at the end, he'd give me a small cut for helping him. And I learned something powerful there. Money is traded for value and effort. You don't make money by waiting, you make money by doing. But here's the part I didn't understand. Even though I was hustling, I didn't know how to manage my money. And if I can go back, these are the lessons I would drill into my younger self and into anyone just getting started today. When I was younger, I didn't know anything about financial literacy. I didn't have budgets. I didn't have spreadsheets. I just knew one thing. If I wanted money, I had to go and earn it. So I started small. I'd walk into a local candy shop and buy all the popular snacks such as Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, and I would flip them for a profit by selling them to other students. That was my first taste of business. It taught me margins and supply and demand. And on the weekends, I'd help my dad. He's a mechanic, and I was always right there next to him, handing him tools, holding a flashlight, and watching him fix engines. He'd give me a small cut, and that taught me something powerful. Money is traded for value and effort. You don't make money by waiting, you make money by doing. But here's the part I didn't understand. Even though I was hustling, I didn't know how to manage my money. And if I can go back, these are the lessons I would drill into my younger self and anyone just getting started today. The first rule of money is pay yourself first. Not last, not if something is left over, not when you make more money. It doesn't matter if you're earning $50 or $500 a week. The habit matters more than the amount. You can start simple with saving a minimum of 10%, try to aim for 20%, and even 5% is better than nothing. Saving builds discipline, and it puts you in control. And the amount doesn't matter, the habits is what matters. Good habits beat good income. Before you learn to earn more, you need to learn how to handle what you have. Here are the habits I wish I built early. Know exactly how much money you have. Track it and don't guess. Don't spend money before it arrives. Credit card debt ruins more futures than people realize. Make money decisions logically, not emotionally. No flexing, no impulse buying, no lifestyle creep. The habits that you build in your teens and early 20s follow you into your 30s and your 40s and beyond. People think budgeting is telling yourself no, but budgeting is actually the opposite. A simple beginner budget is 50% needs, 30% wants, and 20% savings and investing. You don't need a complicated app, you just need intention. The earlier you plan your money, the easier your life becomes. The one lesson I really wish someone explained to me was your credit isn't about being rich, it's about building trust. If you're young, here's the safest way to build credit. Become an authorized user, let a parent or a trusted adult give you their credit history boost. Put down $200 to $500 as your limit. Only buy what you already have money for. Paid in full every month. And why does this matter? Good credit helps you buy a car, get approved for apartments, avoid insanely high interest rates. It helps you buy a home in the future. It helps you start a business and save thousands of dollars. Starting early puts you way ahead. Going back, I wish I could tell myself that starting credit early would help set me up for success in the future. It'll help me get a higher credit score by learning good habits and building the credit over time by building trust with these companies that assign credit or issue you credit. It's something that I wish I had working in the background earlier when I was really young. Call it 18. It's not something that I focus on every day, but it is something that I wanted working in the background for me. Saving is great, but you're not going to save your way to wealth. Your income is an engine. If I could coach my younger self, I'd say learn a skill that actually makes you more valuable. Not a random hobby, but a money-making skill, such as sales, video editing, digital marketing, copyright, graphic design, coding, real estate, a trade such as plumbing, electrical, or HVAC. Selling candy taught me how to hustle, and working with my dad taught me ethic. But pairing hustle with high-value skills, that's where income skyrockets. Every young person should have at least one side hustle, not because TikTok says to do so, but because it teaches you everything school doesn't. It teaches you how to market, how to sell, how to deal with people, how to think like an owner, how to solve problems, and how to manage money. Most people never get ahead because they don't know what ahead means. Goals create direction. Start with simple ones. Save $1,000, build a 3-month emergency fund, hit a 700 credit score, make your first $1,000 outside of your job, learn a skill that doubles your income, and start investing. Clarity leads to motivation and it leads to momentum. A confused mind does not act. It doesn't matter when you start. What matters is that you do start. Maybe you're young, maybe you're old, maybe you've made mistakes, but everyone's who's good with money today started out clueless. You're not behind. You're building a foundation. Saving, budgeting, tracking, credit, skills, and side hustles. These are the habits that create a financially free life. Start today. Your future will thank you. If you like this video and it gave you value, hit the like button for the algorithm, subscribe for more financial content, and drop a comment. At what age did you start learning about money? Thanks again. See you in the next one.